Hello guys, this is the Mass 33. I just wanted to film Amira's weigh-in now. She's not going to be bred till February, but she's doing good. She's gaining good weight. She's gorgeous. She's a Tremper albino blazing blizzard, and she's 88.1 right now. So she'll most likely get into the 90s by the time, because her appetite's really picking up, and she's really calm. And her little injury on her tail, she just shedded right now, and I gave her a bath, another bath, and she finally took off the last part of her tail, which was bothering her. So that's actually a very good thing. And what I do is I let it dry out. I've heard people put Neosporin on it, but in reality, they lick themselves a lot, so I wouldn't recommend that. I also wanted to talk about this book right here. It's an older book from these people. These guys are the originators of the leopard gecko, especially this famous guy. But a lot of people don't know about Philip and Brian Vietz and Roger. And in this, it tells you everything you need to know. They do have a newer book, and you can actually find it on Amazon.com. You could just punch in probably Ron Tremper leopard gecko in the search engine at Amazon.com and find it there. And this is an older book, and this it shows other species of leopard geckos, but it tells you more about what are the different kinds of morphs, and they give you pictures. This is an older one, and they have really good looking geckos in this one, but it also has African fat tails. But it tells you everything you need to know. This is probably believe it or not, this is what they look like if you were if they were in Pakistan or like in India. Yeah. This is a kind of dusty and crazy looking, this is what they would look like. Sounds kind of crazy, but it is true. It says right here in the bottom, to wild collected leopard geckos, representing the normal pattern and coloration of the species. It's crazy, right? In case you guys never knew what a leopard gecko would look like in the wild, this is it right here. This is a more yellowish one, and I guess apparently, since we're at war with Pakistan, or not, whatever that's about, but we have to get them from Britain, because Britain doesn't have any drama with the Pakistani people. Look at that gorgeous looking African fat tail. I'm gonna get into these too. I'm gonna be creating giant morphs of these, because I purchased a huge male, which is he's over 100 grams, and that's kind of rare. But I'm gonna be breeding my own line of giant African fat tails. And I'll get into the crazy morphs later, but it shows you about incubation. I heard somebody say something about gravid females and stuff like that. These aren't snakes. These are leopard geckos. And I just want to let you know that with leopard geckos, if you have a female that's just way too aggressive, if she doesn't want to breed with your male, I'm assuming your male is kind of like a like a sissy. So you may have to. There's females that are nice, and some females that are not as nice. The ones that are a little meaner, you have to understand, when these guys breed, when they're doing their whole mating ritual, it isn't a nice process. I mean, they bite, they go at it. It's almost like they're fighting almost. Some of the females accept it a little easier than others, but sometimes they battle it out, and if the female puts up a good enough fight, the male might be intimidated, and but that doesn't mean a female's, she's gravid. She's gravid. She was incubated at a certain temperature. Let me tell you something. It was proven, okay, proven that when you incubate these guys for the first 22 days at the at whatever temperature you're trying to get for like a female, let's say a female, right? And 83 down or whatever. After the 22 days, you bump up the temperature on the egg to 90, so you can get the nicer colored leopard geckos. The more brighter, beautiful, colored geckos. That does not make your female gravid. It doesn't do that. So I just want to let people know that. Because if that's true, then leopard geckos wouldn't be here today. Because 9 times out of 10, this guy right here, that's his method. We're talking about the originator, right here, Ron Tremper himself. I also got an email from him asking him this question because I was like, I already knew this, but let me get this confirmed, So you guys could also email him, and he's really nice. Him and his staff are really awesome. They're so down to earth and really sweet people. Their website is leopardgeckos.com. Just Google that, or Google his name, Ron Tremper. He's into other reptiles too, and he does have leopard geckos over 100 and like 50 and 60 and stuff like that could get that big. But the thing is, I think like he's always been more into making crazy exotic morphs. So I think he's holding down. He's not really trying to go out there. A lot of people are not even doing that anymore, trying to break that 200-gram mark. But it's a project I want to do. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know, what my goals are, which it really isn't important to anybody else. But at least when you order a gecko from me, you purchase a gecko, I'm gonna guarantee you that either female or male are gonna get over 90 to 100 plus grams. Okay. Even more than that. Okay, I don't know exactly what, but I can guarantee you every male will be over 100 and every female will be over 80, 90. A lot will get them to the hundreds. Obviously I'm going to be in the beginning of my breeding process for the giants and super giants. But I did a smart move by purchasing a couple super giants, which I haven't shown anybody yet, and those are my top little secret guys. You've only seen Blaze and Candy and Lila and Amira now. So Amira, she could be considered, because she's not a super hog or nothing like that. She got some good weight on her, but I mean, if you look at her tail, it's proportionate. It's not. It's nice and pretty. Anyways, and she got some good weight on her, and she'll get a little fatter. She'll gain more weight. It's just especially as next month after January, you'll see them picking up more on their appetite. What I do is I feed my females, depending on how many they would eat, but 1 to 2 pinkies. And the pinkies I get, they're actually really like newborns. You know what I mean? I don't wait 3 weeks after the pinky gets so big that they'll have a hard time swallowing it. And I do this so like that they can they have enough body weight before breeding. And then I also give them a pinky or two after they lay the eggs. So the females get more pinkies than males. Males, I just I kind of do it, but you only do it one time because I only breed my males individually. I don't put my males with a whole bunch of females, and then I don't know whose eggs are what. I'm really anal about whose eggs are what. When they were incubated. She don't want to be in there anymore. When they were incubated. And all that good stuff. So I just want to let you guys know that gravid females, it's just because you have a male that just isn't getting the job done. Okay. So it's just better if you have a male that's a little bigger or tougher. That's why you don't have to worry about that if you buy a giant or a super giant, because they'll just outmuscle a female, you know, no matter how tough she thinks she is. You know, we're talking about big boys, you know, 100 plus grams, you know, 130, 140. So, you know, just want to let you guys know. Okay? Have a good day, you guys.